let us discuss the topic correlation. Correlation is a statistical technique which studies the relationship between two or more variables. However, for the sake of convenience, we may confine our discussion to bivariate quantitative data. That is, those cases involving two quantitative variables that are studied simultaneously for each individual in a fixed population. Variables may be denoted by x and y. Thus, x may be the height and y may be the weight of a person, or x may be a student's attendance in the class and y his GPA score in the examination. Now, consider the following example. The data of 15 students regarding their daily attendance and GPA score is shown. The data is a set of ordered pairs of numbers x1, y1, x2, y2, etc. x15, y15. This is a bivariate data set. When we analyze such a data, we will naturally be interested in finding out whether there is any relation between these two variables, namely the daily attendance and GPA score. It is in such situations that we use correlation analysis. There are mainly two methods to find out whether the variables are related or not, namely scatter diagram and Karl-Pearson's coefficient of correlation. Let us now study what is a scatter diagram. It is a diagram obtained by plotting the values of one variable on the horizontal axis and the corresponding values of the other on the vertical axis. A rough idea of the nature of relationship or trend can be obtained by examining the scatter diagram. If the trend takes shape along a straight line, then we say that there exists a linear association or relationship between the two variables. The increase in one variable may be associated with an increase in the other variable also. This type of correlation is called positive or direct correlation. The second type is the one in which the increase in one variable results in a decrease in the other variable. This is known as negative or inverse correlation. In the scatter diagram, if the points are widely scattered, it indicates the lack of correlation or no correlation between the two variables. Suppose the points are clustered around a curve, we have curvilinear correlation or non-linear correlation. While scatter diagrams provide a graphical representation of correlation, the degree of relationship between two variables can be obtained by calculating Karl-Pearson's coefficient of correlation R. Assuming x and y have linear relationship, the mathematical formula for R is given by R is equal to n times summation xy minus summation x summation y divided by square root of n into summation x square minus summation x the whole square into square root of n into summation y square minus summation y the whole square. The range of variation of R is from -1 to +1. When R is equal to +1, it shows perfect positive correlation. R is equal to -1, perfect negative correlation. r is equal to 0, there is no linear relationship between the two variables. If the coefficient value lies between plus or minus 0.5 and plus or minus 1, then it is said to be a strong correlation. If the value lies between plus or minus 0.3 and plus or minus 0.49, then it is said to be a medium correlation. When the value lies below plus or minus 0.29, then it is said to be a small correlation. Now let us see some real life situations. Are they related or not? You think about such situations. Hope you have obtained some idea about the basics of correlation analysis, which is a vast area of study in itself. Thank you.